Hello and welcome to NXT. We're back. Woo! Yeah! Let's get this crowd going.
NXT,
Right.
NXT, NXT, NXT.
NXT. Right. Well, I can't do it alone. I have a new panel, and I love this panel. It's all different personalities, different characters. First up, we have No Way Jorge. Jorge.
It's Jorge.
Jorge.
Hola, Conqueror. How you doing?
I'm not too bad, thank you. What the fuck are you wearing?
This is my normal look.
This is your normal look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got told by Tugboat, Rowdy Haslam, David Farrington and Liam would be on my panel, but I don't know. Fair enough.
You know what happens when you watch Impact Wrestling? Herpes.
Yeah, herpes.
Yeah.
Straight away. At least
Why
you're
do you
watching...
reckon AJ Styles left?
Yeah, well, herpes.
Well, he's not because he's from Georgia. Like, I've never been to Georgia, so don't judge.
Right, next up we have David Hot Wheels Farrington.
Hello. I feel glorious because I'm doing both SmackDown and NXT at the moment.
It's well deserved.
Double
It's well
well
deserved. What's that mouth of yours
I'm on
on
it.
this show? Next up we have, last but not least, the world's largest panelist, Liam Copeland. So you didn't feel like wearing a wrestling t-shirt, you just going full hoodie?
I got my NXT t-shirt.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry,
Is it the big
lazy.
unveil?
Yeah. Let me just take this hoodie off, be a bit dramatic. How are we doing, mate? Yeah, we good? So, when are we talking about Husky Harris? Because he's my favourite.
Or Wade Barrett?
No,
Wade Barrett?
Husky Harris.
Well, no, Darren Young.
No,
Remember
Husky
Darren
Harris
Young?
is the tractor with the Ferrari engine. So, it's not, he's
Just-
going places.
Just
Big-
like you.
Be big. I've got presents for everyone, by the way.
Have you?
Yeah,
You're ever
we're
so
family
giving.
over here. We do it all seriously.
Ever so giving with
First
like,
of
your
all,
NXT.
we'll go for my main man. I don't know what you are today, but you're just Matt to me. If you want to tell the people what it is, instead of just looking at it.
He hasn't got glasses on, he can't see.
It's a Moose pin badge, because he loves him so much.
Nice moves.
Then the main
Beautiful.
man himself, nice Stone Cold holder for your
Oh, perfect.
beer. And then, I'll be honest, I wanted to get Hot Wheels Crash Hour on PlayStation, but they don't sell it anywhere. Because you're not very trustworthy with cars.
No,
but instead, you got this little gem.
Oh, fantastic.
Who
I
doesn't
will,
want Scooby-Doo WrestleMania on
Scooby-Doo,
DVD?
I'm now sorted. Thank you very much.
Well, that's all the present
That's
giving
the
over and
original
done
movie.
with.
I'm
The original. Not the
Oh.
sequel, the original.
Thank
Anyway.
you.
Oh, thank
Right,
you very
thank
much.
you very much. All the warmth and everything like that.
Oh,
Let's move on to NXT Brooklyn Takeover 3. What did we... Great show, right?
Superb.
yeah. Oh,
It don't get better.
Don't get
Woo.
better.
Every time I watch a takeover, I think, that was like the best one they've ever done.
Yeah.
They're just that good.
Just keep topping.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, I needed a cold shower after watching it.
I'm not surprised with that big hair of yours.
Exactly.
Big hair of yours.
Gets a bit sweaty.
Opening match though, Andre Ciamas versus Johnny Gargano.
I thought it
Thoughts?
was. I'm not a big fan of Andre. I'll be honest. I like the. But
Silly goose, his name's Andrade, not
Andrade.
Andre.
I'll be honest. I'm dumb. But genuinely, I'm not a huge fan. I'm trying to get into him a bit more. But I really liked the way like with the DIY links in there,
Yeah.
throwing the shirt in. Really, I thought that was really good storytelling, and it's
Yeah.
going to go further on.
It's going to go further. It's a slow build. Dave?
Awesome match. The two of them they never put on bad matches. I like the fact they've continued that story as well. So I have to wait
Yeah.
and see how that unfolds.
Slow balance. Whatever you are right now.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're about okay, cool. It was a great match. Zelina Vega, wherever she is, I like her. She's got a really, actually, really emotional backstory. Her father was killed in 9/11, so.
Wow.
But apart from
Oh,
that,
just killed the tone after
Yeah,
all
after the
these
great
presents.
presents.
Jeez.
I actually like Andre Ciamas. Now
Okay.
he has Zelina.
I think she's really
Yeah.
good. She's
She's
like an
really
old
good.
school manager, and I quite like that.
You don't see enough of that.
Yeah, I maybe just need to get into it a bit more. But I do.
Yeah.
I really rate her because I thought her managerial stuff wasn't just there. It was actually impacting the matches and the storylines, and I quite like that.
I-rater.
Yeah, don't. It's like a trigger for you. It's like Tourette's, ain't it?
He said it.
Well, it's not a banned word.
Okay.
There we go. Go back to smiling, mate. Go back to smiling. Looking off into the distance. Yep, just like No Way Jose's future, just going away off into the distance.
You could say he's got Gargano escape from NXT.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the puns.
Oh, wow.
The horrible
How dare
puns.
you say that about my brother?
You're not related.
We're not.
Right, next.
I was.
But what's next for Gargano?
He's got he's got a tag team, hasn't he? Might be having a tag team match next week.
Nope, he's taking on one of Tino Sabatelli.
But I think
and
he'll go to a tag
the other
team.
prick,
The other prick. The two jocks. He's taking on one of
Yeah.
the jocks.
the ugly one.
He'll probably run through them.
I
Do you
think- I
see
think
anything?
he
See
needs to
anyone
start
else
with
in the
him.
future for him?
I
Well-
think he's moving up the card, if I'm honest, though.
Yeah,
I think
he's
just
got
keep slow
next
burning
takeover.
it.
Has got to be
Yeah.
another big match.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't think he will have anything huge and big. I just think he'll have solid matches against people, and then all of a sudden, he'll then get a big push, and that's when a certain someone will then make his return.
Yeah,
But we won't say
Mr.
who's doing it.
Ciampa.
Exactly.
Mr. Ciampa might return some point.
Rumour has
Hopefully.
it.
Rumours.
Just rumours.
Next match was obviously Sanity versus Authors of Pain.
Oh, what a match!
What a
Oh,
match!
yeah.
I loved the start. I
Yeah.
loved the start where Eric Young, because the bell hadn't rung, they took Big Damo out of the match.
Mhm.
They thought, well, we've just got one guy left, and then Eric Young stepped up, and it was absolutely great match. That Liam, sorry. What was your-
What I liked as well, it was simple tag team wrestling as well. They didn't there were so many good spots and moves and everything like that, but the fundamentals were there of we're going to keep you in a corner, we're not going to, do you know what I mean,
Yeah.
expose. And I think that's what Sanity do quite well. As much as they chaos and everything like that, they also keep to actual traditional
Yeah.
wrestling really well, and I quite like that instead of just going a bit over the top.
Dave?
I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting them to win for starters. I was expecting the minute Eric Young tagged himself in, I thought to myself, Gillian's going to turn on this. I thought they were going to lose, and he was going to take his frustrations out on Eric and beat him up and leave the group, because he had that push at WrestleMania when he was in the Battle Royal, and he had that push trying to get to obviously the championship. I thought he was going to leave the group, but I wasn't expecting the ending. It was just a superb sequence of moves that finished that match as well. Especially obviously when he went through the table as well.
Yeah.
It was just superb.
Yeah, poor Nikki Cross got made the big man
Yeah,
sandwich.
nice sandwich there, wasn't it?
Big man
It
sandwich.
wasn't fun.
Yeah, what about you, No Way? No Way, Jose?
I thought it was my favourite match of the night. In all fairness, there's a reason why. Right, well, one of the coolest reasons I thought was the fact that you had Killian Dane and Eric Young. Everyone always talks about them two due to the fact of they're the two guys who've made their way on the independents. Alexander Wolf, you haven't really heard much of him due to the fact I'm not too sure about the European wrestling independent scene.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of him before ever touching WWE. He got out there, he showed what he was made out of, which was flesh and blood, like all of us.
He's Big Red 2.0.
Yeah,
He's Big Red 2.0.
He absolutely killed it out there. He was just a Don Lad when he went
Yeah.
for it. It's like, fuck me,
Yeah,
there's this guy coming. He started
Yeah.
flying around the ring like a
Yeah.
cruiserweight.
He's
Like,
getting to show his promo skills now as
Yeah.
well. And
so Big Red
beautiful.
.2.
it's beautiful. What's next for Authors of Pain now, though? I mean, we know that every undefeated gimmick ends and it goes downhill. We have Rusev.
Yeah.
Trying to think of some others. Ryback was another one.
Ascension,
The Ascension. McIntyre.
Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas. Remember when he was 19 and Bo?
Yeah.
But Authors of Pain, what do you see for him next? No way.
The doll. Maybe SmackDown. By the sound of it, someone keeps attacking Breezango. But,
Yes.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? It could be them.
But the doll.
Could be. The doll. So they're going to be searching for a new job apparently, Dave. What do you think the Authors of Pain are going to do?
Well, if you'd asked me a few months ago would I hire him, no, I wouldn't. But fair play to them; they are getting better. I don't know if a push onto the main card is too soon, But at the same time, who else can they realistically face against on NXT? You know, not Heavy Machinery.
No,
Hell-
we've done
hell
that
no.
match. We've
Hell
done that
no.
match. Never
Never
again.
again.
Never again. I don't want to hear, oh, this is the biggest main event statistically in NXT history. I don't care.
It may be in weight in that ring, but
Yeah,
no,
no, that is literally, you know.
just no.
That is it.
I
How
don't
about-
know. I really don't know.
The problem is we're not obviously touching on it just yet. Something people keep getting attacked now.
Yes.
With that in the division and everything like that going on, I don't know where they fit in.
No.
And sadly, that's actually the role I'd love them to be taking. Actually, is I do think mercenary wise they should be maybe go for an APA kind of gimmick vibe of like people hire them. But I don't know where that works at the moment.
No,
with what's
because
going
the
on.
thing is,
And I don't think as Dave said they're ready for the main. Yeah.
yeah,
And I think that's one of the issues they've got. Maybe it is just plodding it along for another.
yeah. I
couple
mean,
months
on
to
the
get good
independent
matches
scene,
in
they were called Red Dragon.
Yeah.
They've sort of overtaken the top,
Yeah.
you know, the top heel spot, which
Yeah.
Authors of Pain obviously did have. Where do they fit? I mean, would you want to see them two teams together?
I think you want to put them with most teams, and I'm trying not to burst with excitement because of these people. So
You can if you want.
No,
Have a little.
I'm trying to chill.
Well, we're
'cause I
gonna-
think my
we're gonna
big
get
burst
onto-
is going to be later. So.
We're going to get onto them a little bit
Yeah.
later as well. But tag team division, Sanity. Who do you think? Obviously, Red Dragon is obviously coming next.
Well, they did the promo, didn't they? And they were like chaos, and they're on the floor, which I
Yeah.
thought was really good
yeah,
actually.
and Alexander Wolf again.
Yeah.
Come
and
up.
And I think that's the thing. I think with Sanity, I'm hoping they stick together for so long. I don't want them split up. Like they work so well together. They're doing everything on point, and they're working as a unit. I think with these groups, we always get it, whether it's big or not. Like, when will they break up? There's no need for them to break
No,
up. Just keep
definitely
them
not Sanity.
going
I don't
and-
think they should.
And we've seen with a similar in the sense of the chaos and the craziness of like a cult team
yeah,
break up and look where they all are now. They're all sitting
Yeah.
there doing nothing, and it
Yeah.
just doesn't work because those characters are those characters. And that's for me personally. I think they need to keep going, and I think a long run. I don't think they should lose those belts.
no, you don't think they're going to lose them
No,
by
I
November?
don't think they should lose them for a while. I think it should be. I think after like people are done with them, it should be them just keep attacking. I like this attacking. It makes it very exciting. You're sitting there
Yeah.
going, "Oh, are they going
Who
to
are
come
they,
out?"
who are they
next?
going to
Like,
get next?
even towards the end of the main event last Thursday, I was like, Wednesday, I was like, is that gonna, what's happening? Are they gonna come out? Are they not? Oh no. Oh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what you
It's
want.
good. It's good. There's a lot of questions. They're always good. Next up is obviously my personal favourite, Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami. What a match!
Oh,
So many kicks.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew my liver was sore by the end of it. Just so many gut kicks. Thoughts on the match? No way.
It was good.
That's it.
No,
That's all you've got.
It was really good because it was like it's the fact there was the match that stood out to like more of like the mature adult fans. Even though let's face it, look at me, I'm not a mature adult whatsoever. What happened was like
You've got a
basically-
full-grown beard though.
Yeah, it's bum fluff, isn't it?
Bum fluff and drawn on
Yeah.
black pen.
How else am I meant to impress the ladies? Like,
That's how you go out with your dance
Yeah.
moves.
yeah, pretty much. You know how it is. You know.
Little shuck and jive. No, stop. Stop it.
You cannot dance. Only I may
Only-
dance. Simpsons reference.
I had to fist bump a Simpsons reference.
Anyway, so it was the one match that stood out for like the more mature adult fans who were like into their independent wrestling. It like there was a bit of blood involved. If I can remember, didn't
Yeah.
Aleister Black get
Yeah,
cut
yeah,
open?
yeah.
Yeah. And just every time
I
you
think
just see Black Mass, it's just
It's the
just
end.
A pitch perfect.
So
move. It's like-
so protected as well right now. I
Yeah.
don't want anyone kicking out of that damn move. No one.
It's the best entrance as well.
Yeah.
I know it's never gonna happen again because of that band, but
That was
it was fucking sick. I want them
Beautiful.
there every week.
yeah. And the
Like, it was
bassist
so
as well.
good,
They
yeah.
obviously knew when the camera was on
Yeah.
him. Full open mouth.
Yeah.
Just made it intense.
It made me
Absolutely
more
great.
ready for that match than any other match that night. Actually, that band there. I know it sounds they all had it, but they felt more invested in that
Yeah.
entrance than anything else.
Yeah.
And I think with the way Hiteo's going as well is just superb.
Yeah.
Because I love him anyway, and I think those injuries and stuff like that But
I like
I'm enjoying it, and the match against Cassio I really enjoyed this week.
No, I'm sorry. That's the one thing I'm going to disagree with you on. For me, like I don't see where he fits in and what he does because he had that good match, yes, and he has good matches with people. But can I see him pushing on for Raw? Can I see him pushing on for SmackDown and pushing on for these titles? No, I can't.
But,
he's never going to do it.
You say that, but do we want him to?
No,
No, but
he has-
like
some
at the end
people-
of the day, we want NXT to have solidness, yeah, and not everyone should leave. Do you know what I mean?
That's the
'Cause-
thing. Yeah,
And if you got a solid worker there that's over as well, and consistently does great matches. His promo skills aren't bad either. Like especially against Cassiano when he's in the room going, "Respect me, respect me." That was brilliant.
no, I disagree. His promos are weak. He's weak.
I actually quite like his promos because
Yeah.
they're simple and to the point. Because obviously he has limited English.
Yeah, he
skills.
has limited English, but he's not compared to other people.
Yeah,
He does superb with the limited English, and I think the whole point is that he's been there since in a way day one. Do you know what I mean? He was unlucky he got injured. He should have been part with the rest because he was putting on great matches against people like Finn and stuff like that. And now he's basically saying, "Respect me." So this is a completely different character change.
Yeah.
And it's so early doors in it, but when you look at other people's character changes in wrestling, it's the one that for me in that heel turn of "no one loves me, I'm upset," it's working.
Yeah.
And there's other people in the world doing it right now, and it's boring.
But because he's got injured so many times, it's because I don't care, and because I just think there's so many other people who, in my opinion, are better than him on a much better level, who I can see making an impact on the main roster. Can I see Aleister Black? Yes, I can. So can I see McIntyre on the main roster? Yes, I can. And I can't see him ever making it.
But then you say they're going to make it, yeah? Who's left? We need someone like him there. I'm not saying he's definitely going to go up, yeah? I don't even know if it's right for him to go up. But if Aleister Black will be up, yeah? McIntyre will go up, do you know what I mean? Sanity at some point will probably go up. He's leaving, and I know new talent will always come through, but then if you've got a vet there, because he is a veteran in the game, like that's solid work. Even Cassiano, I love the guy, but he will never be on SmackDown or Raw.
Well, no,
But
Vince won't
if he's
have
on
him.
if he's on NXT every couple of weeks, whatever, doing great matches and working well, I'm happy with that.
But he will be in Burger King.
Yeah.
Cassius,
Yeah, Cassiano will be. Yeah.
100%. In his basketball mascot outfit.
Like, I think going forward with NXT, personally for me, it needs to stop having this people leave. They're gonna leave, yeah, obviously they are, and they're gonna go to the two major brands. But there should also be a solidness that stays.
Yeah. Right. NXT women's title. It's a big talking point.
It's emotional.
Thoughts
End of
on
an era.
let's have a few quick thoughts on the match.
It was a superb match, and they're always going to. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. I really am, because it's there's so many options that they could go down now.
I mean, where does Asuka go?
Raw, got
Raw?
to go to Raw.
Who does she drop on their head first?
It has to be a big name.
Yeah.
Has to be, but
Probably gonna be Emma.
The stars of the women.
give everyone a chance. Bang.
Yeah, the start of the women's revolution. She just starts smash. But then Asuka and Emma had a great match at NXT
They
Takeover
did.
London.
That was an awesome
That was
match,
an
yeah.
awesome match, and I think with time that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I personally want to see her go SmackDown because of Charlotte.
Save it for Mania.
Yeah, that's a big match.
Save it. Yeah, it's a big match, and it should be saved for a long time.
What they should do, they could make a lot of win cheer money. Basically, Asuka comes down to the ring, our latest signing. Next thing you know, just kind of, she's waiting there. Like, I can't remember who it was. It was like when the Undertaker's match that one time, and it said like, "This is your opponent" or whatever, and like, they just walked down and stared at each other in the face. But had Paige come out.
On Triple H. When
Probably.
Triple H and Taker did the
There you
face
go,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, and have Paige come down.
I think that would be, a good way for Asuka to join, and we haven't seen Paige in a while.
Yeah, well, we
Well,
have
I
seen Paige. Yeah. See Paige pretty much daily right now.
Good times. Good times all round.
But who goes on to the women's title next? Who goes after it next? We got a lot.
I think it's gonna
of
be. I think it's gonna be the Mae Young winner.
It's got to be some sort of Mae Young.
How I said it, I think I was speaking to you or you, one of it needs to be like Mae Young winner, and then basically they'll probably just do some stupid battle royal on NXT to determine the number one contender. Next takeover, they'll probably have a fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not a bad shout.
that's a very good shout.
Book it. Book
Yeah.
it. That gets some whinge.
Mega whinge.
Mega whinge. Now, me personally, I've seen some of the Mae Young Classic. I know a few of the names. Who do we think should win it?
Well, I feel you haven't. Before filming this, I have seen the semi-final, but we're going to pretend I haven't because Dave hasn't, so I'm going to be nice. Mercedes is my favourite. I love her. I really
good
rate her
joke.
promo skills, her fighting skills, and it's kind of like I'm Brock, but I talk Anna Miguel, and I
Yeah.
quite like that. And she's not too big, but and I think she's really stood out the whole contest for me.
She does this as well.
Has to just get a dancing every time, don't they? You know,
Love
just
himself.
dancing everywhere. Dave?
The one my right hand appreciated most was Tony Storm. Just amazing ass. But wrestling wise,
You see the difference?
Yeah.
I went pure wrestling ability.
Yeah, just
And
Dave
then
turns
Steve
into
just goes,
filth.
I enjoyed it.
well, there's got to be two reasons for watching it. One is the wrestling, obviously, because that's why we're all here. And two, if it's women, then you've got to appreciate. Hence the reason why I'm wearing a Bliss shirt. You've got to appreciate both.
Shirt, could you?
Well, she was the reason why I started watching NXT.
Was she when she was with that bad tag team?
Yeah, she made them a little bit better and a little bit relevant.
What, with that ginger mug that Wilkie says?
Who we hate and we
Yeah,
despise.
because Wilkie's a little bit jealous every time.
God, I hate ginger people.
Right.
Soulless
Right.
fucks.
Mae Young Classic.
Oh, really good. I've really enjoyed it. I've watched every episode. I really upset someone on Twitter the other day by accident spoiling a match, even though it was like it's 3 days later.
It's
Get
on the
over
network. It's on the
Exactly.
network. If you want to watch it,
Yeah.
watch it.
Good. Thanks for the spoiler. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, no worries, mate. No
Yeah, that's alright.
Just a typical
That's
six
A-okay with
response,
us.
Oh, it's been really good. I really liked Dakota Kai. Thought she was good.
Yeah. Who's the, because I'm terrible with names, I do
That's
apologise.
cool.
The Ronda Rousey's friend,
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler.
Oh,
Do we see the 4 horsewomen versus the 4 horsewomen
Yes.
at WrestleMania?
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Just for that gimmicky,
Bloody well.
Yeah.
like,
It's the pop.
shill that money
Yeah,
out,
it's the
get
pop.
that Ronda Rousey out there.
I like as well the Miss Trunchbull, I call her, the German woman.
Jazzy Cabot.
That's the one, yeah,
Wasn't
Jazzy.
she in a Rocky movie once?
I
I
don't
swear
know.
she's a Rocky baddie.
Yeah, she died.
She looks like
died.
it.
She looks like one. She died.
I must break you.
She scared my penis.
Stop bringing it back to your penis, Dave.
That has to be two.
Everything.
Two reasons
Back
for
to
watching
your
women's
penis.
Dave Hopkins,
Stop it.
Killing the women's revolution,
Yeah.
one wank at a
Bring
time.
it back.
Lowers the time
I
of the
know.
women's
So
revolution
annoying.
every time. Right, we're on to the main event. Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Roode.
Glorious.
Quick thoughts on the match because we're
Superb.
superb.
Yeah, was superb.
Just for,
Yeah,
good.
it was alright.
Yeah.
Vanilla for you.
Like I've seen better world title matches. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was good. Like ending was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Good call.
Yep.
Right, so we're going to get on to the ending in the next bit. Bobby Roode. Too soon for him to go.
No, I think
Right
it's
time.
Yeah.
If they use him correctly, it's right time.
Whitney Houston once said, "It's not right, but it's okay."
That is good. That is good.
That's good.
That is good. Haslam.
I think it's right. He's done everything, hasn't he? Like,
Yeah.
Well, I say everything. He hasn't won the tag team titles in NXT or anything like that. But
No,
like, or
not the
women's
important title.
He's won the big one. He's beaten everyone he needs
Yeah.
to. It's, you know,
Not one person that I've wanted to see him wrestle so much in a main event, and that was Aleister Black.
Yeah.
Next year's WrestleMania takeover. Have them two come together. But we got a replacement, and I can literally see Liam at the end of that couch about to blow up. We have the debut of Adam Cole, baby! Baby!
I will sum
So-
it up by saying it was too sweet.
It was very too sweet and unexpected as well.
It was unexpected because I thought it was going to be at the last takeover.
Yeah.
It was obviously something, and there was difficulties, and I don't know, and I genuinely didn't think even when Fish came out, and do you know what I mean? I was like, oh well, it's not, and then it's happened.
Yeah, I thought once the tag match
Yeah.
happened, because I predicted that they would actually attack Black
Yeah.
and not Sanity. But I thought it was absolutely great how they did it, and they absolutely demolished Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, and since then, what they've done as well with winning Regal, chasing them out, stuff
Yeah.
like that, it's nice because it's and they're not being silly by going, oh, they're not signed here. William Regal said, you're signed here. If you want to be here, you wrestle.
Yeah.
And I like that because he's not going stupid and going, oh, we don't know who these guys are.
Yeah, they're going to start
And then
entering
next
through
week
the crowd.
it's like, they're in a match. And it's like, but he's going like, you're
Yeah.
part of NXT, but you will wrestle. And I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Dave.
I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what's happening with it. You've got 3 talented wrestlers, and I personally haven't seen much of them. I've only seen clips of them, so I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what they can do on NXT.
I was really happy that Adam Cole gets the super kick as well, just personally for me. Because he uses it, and it's nice that he's actually got it. I weren't.
Yeah. And you do love Shawn Michaels as well, don't you?
He's the greatest wrestler of all time. So.
You
can all.
He ended Ric Flair's career.
Okay. Well, like he said to Ric Flair, I love you. But
No, he didn't say that.
He
It
did.
was just we just read his lips wrong.
No, he said I
He
love you.
said colourful.
He said "fuck you" and then kicked him in the face.
Well, guess what? Like old Yeller, you deserve to be shot for that.
Whoa!
Wow.
On the Ric Flair, get well soon.
Yeah, woo.
You're an absolute legend. One of the reasons why we're all sat here really is wrestling fans. So get well soon, Ric Flair. Right, running out of time, but quick fire. Anyone else that we haven't really touched upon?
Mustache Mountain.
Yeah.
I want them as a tag team.
What in NXT?
Yeah, and big, give them pushes, everything like that.
Yeah.
All 3 are great. Tyler Bates superb as well. Like
Yeah.
he's sitting there, and Pete Dunne is just killing it. I'm looking forward to the UK Championship match.
Next week. Yeah.
But I want to see more and more and more.
Yeah. Yeah. Wolfie versus Dunn.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Can't
great
wait.
match.
I mean, predictions. Do we do predictions? I think
I go
it's
Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have it.
Yeah, they're done for me.
Of course he's going to win.
Yeah, it's Pete Dunne, ain't it?
Yeah, Wolfgang's an absolute
Tom
lad.
Not Wanker.
Like, you know,
He's a
Yeah,
top
he has
He's
definitely
not
got
gonna
a cum
lose it to
shield,
some-
ain't he?
he's not going to just lose it on like NXT. It's going to be like a big game.
Yeah, I don't like Dunn and I don't like Trent Seven. Trent, no, in a good way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In that I hurl fucking abuse
I've
at them
seen-
constantly.
I've seen a video
Just
of
go,
you doing that.
Take that fat tub of goo out of my fucking face. On that note, that was NXT. Hope you all enjoyed. See you next month.
Yeah.
NXT! NXT! NXT!